property is that the scattering matrix should be of square matrix. That means it should be of order n by n. And the second property is that the scattering matrix should be symmetry. And third property is that when you multiply the scattering matrix with its complex conjugate, then the resultant should be an identity matrix or it should be unit matrix. And the fourth matrix is that when you multiply, when you are performing the sum of product of each term in S matrix with sum of product of each term in S cap, that is nothing but complex conjugate, then the resultant is going to be zero. That is the fourth one. And the fifth one is that, and soon after you designing this scattering matrix with four ports, and after that because of some issues, if one of the port is removed, that means after designing this scattering matrix of 4 by 4, if one of the port is removed, then what, how the change is going to happen to the, they should be multiplied with one term, we can call it as one factor, and that factor is nothing but e power minus jpk into lk. So whatever the port that was removed and the coefficients related to that particular port should be multiplied with this particular factor. That is about the fifth parameter. And coming to the last parameter, last property, it just represents how should we represents the scattering matrix. So considering your network, then this is how the scattering matrix should be. So as I told you, the four combinations, as it is a 4 port, 4 into 4, each end would be S11, and next would be S12, S13, S14. This indicates that first port and its output, first port and its output at second port, first port and its output at third port. That means in this first column, in this first row, you can observe that the input will be given to the port 1, and you need to observe the outputs at port 1, port 2, port 3, port 4. And similarly, coming to the second row, input, see the suffixes, it is S2. That means you are going to provide your source, the source is being connected to port 2, and you need to observe the output at all the four ports. Similarly, third row indicates that you are connecting your source of microwave signal to
Ma'am,
port
your
3, and
voice
you are
is
going to
breaking,
observe
ma'am.
signal set different. Just give me a second. Here is net issue. That might be the reason you're getting problem with my voice. I said, Ma, can you listen to me?
Yes, ma'am, but your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Here there is some network issue, ma. That is the reason why my voice might be starting up. Just wait.